Hello everybody, I'm Lex. This is the 56th box of Uncle Buck's books. This is Uncle Buck, and this is his collection of Indian philosophy, yoga, and Tibetan Buddhism, of which there is a lot. 3 or 4 major stacks over here. He was a student of spirituality. These are close to my heart because I did a protest march with a bunch of Tibetans for India when I was, 20 years ago now. Memoirs of a Tibetan Lama by Lobsang Gyatso. Okay, let's start a new Tibetan pile. All the other ones are filled up. Sky Burial. Oh, an eyewitness account of China's brutal crackdown in Tibet. Forward by the Dalai Lama and introduction by Heinrich Haar, who wrote 7 Years in Tibet, which is one of the great early Tibetan books. I read a lot of the Tibetan history books when I was there. On the march, just getting in the background. Terrible. Nobody's gonna see this video with those keywords too. All right, taking the Kala Chakra initiation. What color is your mind? By Dupton Chodron. That looks good. Okay, Images of Enlightenment, Tibetan Art and Practice by Landau and Weber. Okay, that's great. And that's one of the things I went back for. I helped out a guy named Tom Laird capture a bunch of murals of Tibet, and now it's a book by Taschen. I don't have a copy of it, I can't afford it. Emptiness Yoga by Jeffrey Hopkins. Oh, I should check this box for mold. We Are Clear. Yeah, of course the Tibetan box wouldn't get mold in it. It's absolutely protected. You would keep all that away. Myriad Worlds of Buddhist Cosmology in Abhidharma, Kala Chakra, and Dzogchen. Okay. The images are just amazing. You talk about memory palaces. All of this was for each, a monk could look at this and name each of those people and their attributes and what they represent, and magic. Mahamudra Teachings of the Supreme Siddhas. Okay, cool, man. Wonderful. Some Sri Krishna's Pastoral and Kingmaker by Swami Ramakrishnananda, and his as well Studies in Comparative Philosophy. These little books just pumped out of India, full of knowledge. There's stacks of them over here. And they're just, they're all magic. And how many do I have time to get to in my life? Unique Tenets of the Middle Way, Consequence, School. Oh man, look. They sharpened themselves with debating. And when they would debate, they would go, Tsa! You'd make your point, Tsa! And the old guy, you would just have thick calluses on your hands from all of it. It's sword fighting with your mind, with like the intricacies of the Buddhist scripture. I'm sure it gets wasteful and silly sometimes, just like monks around the world do, but also, great things come out of that. Atisha's Lamp for the Path to Enlightenment. Oh man, so beautiful. What's the best place to hold it? Right there. The lighting down here isn't great. Dreyfus's Recognizing Reality, Dharma Kirti's Philosophy and its Tibetan Interpretations. That's great. The Jewel Ornament of Liberation, The Wish-Fulfilling Gem of the Noble Teachings by Gampora. This has been like a key text for 8 centuries. Yeah, this is one. He wrote this in 1,000 or so. And he was the principal student of Milarepa. Yeah. Okay, put this one on the side in Holy Books. I could put it there for now, but that really goes on the wisdom pile. Meditations that Transform the Mind by the 7th Dalai Lama. In the Vision of God by Swami Ramdas. The Life of Marpa the Translator. The Direction of Trungpa. The 11th century farmer, scholar, and teacher, is one of the most renowned saints in Tibetan Buddhist history. Yeah. Yeah, the teacher of Milarepa and the student of Naropa, where my wife went to school. Let's put that up there. Let's put that on the short list. Sometimes the short list is so good it gets long. A Strange Liberation, Tibetan Lives in Chinese Hands. Terrible part of the history. The Crystal and the Way of Light, Sutra, Tantra, and Dzogchen. Teachings of Shangal Namkai Norbu. Let's reset this. The Practice of Kalachakra. Forward by His Holiness. Yeah, it's funny. For all that time I spent on the Tibetans, I don't know Buddhism that well. I know more about the Tibetan people. The Excellent Path to Enlightenment. Enlightened Courage, Dilgo Khyentse, The Four Noble Truths by Gyatso. The Beautiful Ornament of the Three Visions by Lundrub. The Supreme Source, The Fundamental Tantra of the Dzogchen Semde by Norbu and Clement. The Life of Gampopa, the Incomparable Dharma Lord of Tibet, a foremost disciple of Milarepa. Cool. Tibetan Literature, Studies and Genre. Oh, that would be cool. A survey of the range of literary expressions of the Tibetan people, which possesses a literature that stretches back 1,300 years from one of the greatest literary traditions of Asia in size and range of influence. Oh, that is a wonderful study. Let's put them textbooks of like timeline, history, a review of all of Tibetan writing. Beautiful. Developing Balanced Sensitivity. Berzin. House of the Turquoise Roof by Utak. I've heard of this. It's an autobiography by a Tibetan noblewoman describing life in the upper class Lhasa society before the Chinese invasion. Husband and father and like cabinet ministers, and she had a novelist sensitivity for the detail that brings a fascinating past back to life. Oh man, that looks great. Put that on the female pile. I'll make a video about those, and then I'll look at it again soon. Calm Abiding and Special Insight. It's Achieving Spiritual Transformation Through Meditation by Lodro. Journey Out of Gold, The Tantric Wisdom of the Buddha by Trungpa, guy who started in Europa. Drunk. I don't know much about him. He's quite a cat. Learning Practical Tibetan. Those mountains. Those kids. Kindest people group I've ever met in my life. First time I met people, I met a bunch of like social justice protesters for their country. And of course, everybody was nice. But it really is. I mean, it's a remarkable place. Samantha Meditation, the three principal aspects of the path, the practice of Vajrakilaya, Nagarjuna's 70 Stanzas, A Buddhist Psychology of Emptiness, Open Heart, Clear Mind by Chodron, it's a modern classic, The Instructions of Gampopa, A Precious Garland of the Supreme Path. So many books, so little time. All those books are just going to tell me to meditate. Instead of meditating, I'll read other books. I like the finger pointing at the moon. I like the finger more than the moon, maybe. That's my problem. In the Service of the Country, the biography of Dagsang Damdul Sarong, Commander General of Tibet. Son of a farmer, become one of the great generals of all time. Personal service of the 13th Dalai Lama at the age of 12. Oh man. Put this sideways. So it's the history of there. In fact, let's start it. Let's put this with the Tibetan stuff. Let's make a short list of Tibetan stuff to look at. readings of on the 6 yogas of Niropa. Okay, appearance and reality, the 2 truths and the 4 Buddhist tenet system. Oh, and a bookmark. Thanks, from the Bodhi Tree Bookstore in West Hollywood. It's so much fun to find Buck's bookmarks in this stuff. So, put this on the side. Thanks, Buck. You are quite a guy. Yeah, and then when I bibliomance in here, I just grab one of Buck's bookmarks. Actually, I should write down what this was in. That's a fun thing to know. Appearance and reality. I'll do that before I put it away. Okay. Healing from the Source, The Science and Lore of Tibetan Medicine by Donden. Transforming the Heart, The Buddhist Way to Joy and Courage by Tegjak. Okay, Walking Through Walls, a presentation of Tibetan meditation by Lodro. 2 Views of Mind by Abhidharma and Brain Science. Oh yeah. The studies of they got a bunch of neuroscience. I don't need a scientist telling me that. A Spacious Path to Freedom, practical instructions on the union of Mahamudra and Iti Yoga. Oh man, who is this all by? This is all by Snow Lion. This is like 15 Snow Lion books, Buck. Did you go to a sale? Or did they have a sale? Did you just pick up a whole bunch of these? Did you open them? Always curious. That's what I wish I could ask them, you know? What did you do with these? The Nature of Things, Emptiness and Essence in the Geluk World. Boundless Heart, The Cultivation of the 4 Immeasurables. The Tibetan Yogas of Dream and Sleep. Oh, there we go. That's one for the wife. Just doing dream stuff at the moment. 6 Yogas of Niropa by Mullen. This pile's up just about to hit the ceiling. Wow. Fuck. Jeez. These shelves are good enough. Tibetan Buddhism in Western Perspective by Gunther. Good outsider's perspective. Transcending Madness, The Experience of 6 Bartos by Trungpa. Okay, I gotta put these here and then get to work on a new pile. But we're almost done. Oh, a bunch of little old books. Oh, wow, these are old. The Gita by Swami Nikalandan. And like, there's so many copies of the Gita in here, but the great part is, each of these intros at least is worth going through. Sometimes it's a couple pages, sometimes it's a bunch, but like these scholars' takes on how the Gita fits in and what like they take from it, you know, is as important as the book itself, you know. Anyway, let's put this somewhere safe. Put it there. And Mahayoga, or the Upanishadic lore. Astvakra Samhita. Okay. The Mystery Beyond the Trinity, Tripura Rahasya from South India. Okay, let's actually just keep these in here. I'll put them somewhere safe. Guru Ramana, Maharishis and his philosophy of existence. Sat Darshana Basha and Talks Maharishi. Recollections of Bhagavan Sri Rama. All these great saints, you know their names. I know something about them, but talks with Maharishi. Self-Realization by Maharishi. Okay. These are the very last ones. One last one in there. The Dawn of Tantra by Gunther Trungpa. Oh, these two's take on Tantra. Okay, this would be good. A really good modern take on Tantra. Let's add that here. Have to rearrange a little bit. The Opening of the Wisdom Eye by the 14th Dalai Lama. And a Tantric View of Life by Gunther again. I didn't know that guy, but it seems like some kind of scholar. And this last one, Guru Yoga Doga Khyentse Rinpoche. And so this is for our Bibliomance, this is the very last one. Yeah, this smiling guy. All right. So, cool. Whole bunch of Tibetan stuff. Well, hopefully this inspires somebody out there to get into this. If you have any questions, let me know. I wish Holder Buck was here to tell us too. He'd give all the insider details, who knew who, who influenced who, printing stuff about it too. It's fun. All right. Till next time.